5 second-hand signings in the Premier League. I call them Tokumbo signings. These are second-hand players that were sold as new players to football clubs. Number 5 is Darwin Núñez. I have to remove my jacket to talk about this one. You guys know how angry this Darwin Núñez gets me. Benfica, you sold me a London youth striker for 80 million. 80 million you carry and gave me somebody that cannot score tapping. You cannot tell me that Darwin Núñez was a new player. He's not a new player. This guy is a second-hand player. If we had a half-decent striker in this title race, we would have easily won the title. But this guy is useless to the core. Imagine going from Firmino to Núñez. Let me calm myself down. In 4th place is Mason Mount to Manchester United. Of course, it's a London club that sold them. They sold them a London youth player. They sold them a Tokumbo player. Somebody that couldn't play 5 games in a row. He was never injured like this in Chelsea. At Chelsea, he was never injured for long. But he came to Man United. He cannot play 5 games in a row. That is a Tokumbo player, second-hand player. In 3rd place is Mykhailo Mudryk. I don't know the club that even sold him. Is it Shakhtar or what? They just sold Chelsea a road runner. That guy is what we call a Jicheng motorcycle. He just runs. He's useless. He's useless. In 2nd place is the fidget spinner, of course. You think that we'll have a list with second-hand players and Anthony's name will not be here? Ajax ran the biggest scam of all time. 100 million. For this one, not even a second. He's not even a second. He's third hand. This is not Tokumbo. And in 1st place, the Oba of uselessness, Calvin Phillips. I've never seen a signing that is more useless that nobody's even talking about it. He's a flop that nobody even cares about. At least Anthony, people are roasting him. And he's useful small. But you see this Calvin Phillips is totally useless. Pep didn't even use him this season. How much did they sign him for? Over 50 million. Useless.
Okay, Darwin Núñez was signing, Mykhailo Mudryk was signing, Mason Mount was signing, Anthony was signing, even Mykhailo Mudryk. I know some people will be expecting me to defend Mudryk. Some people now would expect me to do not defend Mudryk. Yes, it's not everything that is defendable. You get. It's not everything you have to defend. Sometimes you have to let people say the truth. Mykhailo Mudryk was a worst signing. Yes, it was a worst signing because when they signed Mudryk, this wonder, signs and wonders that Kopama is doing, I was thinking that Mykhailo Mudryk would be the one doing all these signs and wonders. I trusted Mudryk, but he did not give me the best I needed. Like, he did not give me exactly what I needed from him. So I think Mudryk was a worse sign and he had a playing time. Assuming he don't have playing time at Chelsea, I will say okay, maybe it's because of he did not have enough playing time. That's why he did not perform well. But Mykhailo Mudryk had a good playing time at Chelsea. Good one in that matter. Good playing time at Chelsea, but he did not perform well. So the only person I want to come here now and debug this guy is that he made a wrong decision by saying that he's a worse sign is Calvin Phillips. Kevin Phillips to me is not a worse signing. I would rate Kevin Phillips a good player, and I would also call Kevin Phillips a bad player. You know why? Why I won't rate him a good player or a bad player is because of he did not have that much playing time. Yes, before I open my mouth and say that this particular player is a wrong player, is a bad player, or talk anything bad about any player, I will consider how many times this guy have shown up in the match. How many times have they played this game? I thank God you use your mouth to mention that Pep Guardiola is not even always playing him. He's not playing him there. If Julian Alvarez did not have a good record with Argentina or a good time with Argentina, he would have also called them and they signed with Julian Alvarez just imagine that he signed Julian Alvarez this season and not have a good time, a good displaying time. You will say is a wrong signing because Julian Alvarez do not have playing time. For me, Kevin Phillips is not a bad player and is not also a good player because he have not really have that time to show himself. He don't really have that time to show working. Shey you get? If you play a player, if you put a player in a match and the player is maybe having a playing time and the guy is not performing well, you will say yes, he's a bad signing. But to me, I don't think that he's a bad signing or he's a worst signing because he did not have the playing time. Assuming he had more playing time at Manchester City, I would say okay, fine, he's a worst signing, but he don't have that much playing time at Manchester City. He don't have the much playing time. Even himself, he complained that they are not giving him a playing time. If you remember, he was forcing himself out of Man City. That with that time he want to go to West Ham, he was forcing himself out of Man City because he don't have that playing time. Pep Guardiola did not give him playing time. I know that okay, people will say, oh fine, if Pep Guardiola, if he's that good, like the way I'm saying that he's a good player, if he's that good, Pep Guardiola would have discovered him in the training field. But know that it's not all player that is good in training and also good in match. She get some people like say if you play them for training, They are not good. They will not show you good performance in training. But when they come inside the pitch, you see them performing well. In likes of Kopama, remember what Gareth Southgate said before the semi-final when they asked him why is he not starting Kopama? He said that Kopama is not good in training. In the training that Kopama was not good, but that same match that he was saying that Kopama was not good, was not fit in training. Kopama came in and proved him wrong. Kopama came in and he was the one that even the gave them the winning at that semi-finals by the assist he gave to Ole Watkins. But you can see that this player, he said that he's not good in training, but when he came inside the pitch, he was the Indaboski. He was the overall. So that's what I'm trying to say. That you people that will say that Pep Guardiola did not discover him in training. He might not discover him in training, does not mean that he's not also good in the pitch. Give a player playing time. Let the player have a good playing time. Then before you start saying that the player is not good enough. That's the only thing I want to say about this particular video. If you are coming across my page for the first time, please click the follow button and help me to share this particular video. I still remember your boy Football PK. Skelevu. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Liverpool fan, do you think that Nunez was not actually a good signing for you? Let me know in the comment section. I don't want to say anything about that.